This is the weekly forecast reading for the 11th to 17th of April 2016. It's love and partnerships as well as general. We're going to start with love and partnerships. The first card that comes up says you deserve love. It says no matter what has happened in the past, know at this moment you do deserve love. I think the theme for this week is that every human being deserves love. And that sometimes we set our expectations of ourselves too high to feel that we are deserving of love. We must look this way, we must speak this way, we must be successful, we must have this, we must have that. In the meantime, that's not what it's about at all. The person who's going to come along and love you is going to love you for something very different, for something that's inside of you that you don't even necessarily know about. Sure, people say they fall in love with people who are successful, wealthy, etc. But I don't know that we can call that love, can we? So this card is saying that you are lovable, as it says there at the bottom of the card. The way you look, what you have, where you are in life, sure, they play a part in shaping who you are, but the person who comes along and is going to fall in love with you, or who is in love with you, loves you for what you are. The whole package, and especially that something inside of you. That's what attracts people. So no matter what has happened in the past, know at this moment you are definitely lovable. Because the next card that comes up says, I love you more today than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. So for those of you in permanent relationships and partnerships at the moment, know that the love is there. It really, really is there, and it's the real thing. And for those of you looking for partnerships and relationships, I think you're about to meet up with someone and there will be a genuine bond between the two of you. Then there was supposed to be only one card, but two came out, so two cards it is. And the first card actually matches nicely with that card before. It's the moving out of the storm. So the worst is now over. Whatever your relationships have been going through in the last few months, if it's been a stormy, rough patch, know that you're now emerging into the light. Of course, this doesn't mean forever. Relationships are a roller coaster ride. They have their good days, they have their bad days. But there has been a testing patch up lately, and it has been taking its toll on relationships. And that's now about to ease up somewhat. Your personal one-to-one relationship is going to move into the light. And for those of you that have a trying and testing time, trying to get someone new in your life, know that that pattern is now about to change. It's going to be less strenuous. You will meet nicer people, you will date nicer people, and quite possibly fall in love with someone much nicer. Because the final card is what I always associate with a formal declaration. It's a formal letter written very formally, and it's a symbol of a formal declaration with somebody. So if you're in a permanent partnership or relationship, they're about to formally declare their love to you. Not necessarily in words, but some action or something you do together cements that bond again. It brings that bond to light that there's the two of you and you love each other. And for those of you looking for someone, you're about to meet someone who will take commitment and a relationship seriously. It will be something serious to them. Now, your general forecast, the first card that comes up is the card of Yin. This card suggests this week that you allow things to consciously flow towards you. So don't try and control too much. Know that whatever's coming in this week is already on its way to you. It's already coming. So that doesn't mean just sit there and wait for it, but it means you don't have to push as hard this week. And that action of being receptive, of opening your hands and being receptive to what comes to you, probably brings it in far quicker and far easier. Then the reading gets interesting. The next card that comes up is the Awakening card, and this comes in as the challenge, and it says you need to look at things from a different perspective. There may be a temporary delay, but to know that this is just temporary. It also says you may have to step out of your norm or the mainstream to embrace a belief system unique to you and your circumstances. I have a very strong feeling that this week, each one of us is going to be presented with a situation that's going to I don't want to say test, it's going to question your beliefs. You're going to have to take a look at your belief system, and you're going to have to reevaluate it. And perhaps, as this angel is doing, stand on your head and look at it from an entirely different perspective to realize that perhaps your belief system needs a bit of readjustment. It's possibly something you've been carrying your entire life and you haven't done any checks and balances for a long time, and it's time to do those checks and balances. Delays will come in when the universe wants us to check our belief system. Whatever that belief system is, it's to do with manifestation, material goods, love, you name it. It will delay you because it wants you to have a look at your belief system. Because the final card that comes up says that you will see the blessings in life's challenges because you will have a new perspective. So you'll definitely get that new perspective this week. It will allow you to see the rainbows emerging from what you consider to be solely challenges. But you will realize that that challenge was brought into your life so that you can see the blessings, so that you can take a step back, distance yourself slightly from the situation, change your perspective, and recognize the blessings that are in your life. And the final card, which is the guidance card, says breathe. Now, you will have heard me speak about this card before. When the going gets tough or you feel challenged, no matter if it's on a small or a large level, take a deep breath. Take several deep breaths. Breathe. Now, you've heard this little lecture from me before as well. When you breathe properly and deeply, you engage with life. When you engage with life, the message you send your body and you send out there, the energy you send out there is, I am not fearful. I engage in life. I'm willing and open to life. It changes your energy, changes your body, changes your mindset. So this week, breathe your way through it all, even your changes in perspective. Right, so that is your weekly reading for the 11th to the 14th. I want to say the 14th all the time. So maybe this week, by the 14th, that's all happened. Let's hope. And the 14th and 17th is nice and peaceful the last few days of April 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this.
So high that I can blue the skies, sunrise. Where's the light I can find and hold me up so high that I can be out the way that I go. Look out the words that I know. Be out the way that I know. I'm not looking onward. So where's my tongue-tied words that I cannot find? Hold me up so high that I can wear those things that float in the crowd. Bring it up sometimes, you know that it's loud. Be out the way that it grows. Look out the words that you know. Be out the way that it goes. I'm not following no one. Oh, you look so bad, you look so good to me. You know, you look so bad, you look so good to me. You know, you look so bad, you look so good to me. No, you look so bad, you look so good to me. Be out